Tomorrow, Parliament is set to receive the UPDF Amendment Bill 2025 for the second reading and probably pass it. This has caused mixed reactions among Ugandans who follow trends. The amendments include provisions for the establishment of a military court, the appointment and qualifications of the chairpersons of the military court, and offences that may lead to the prosecution of civilians in the court-martial. Opposition MPs say they agreed to sit in Parliament tomorrow to debate the UPDF bill. They say that although people have been advising them to boycott the session, but MPs argue that this would be counterproductive.
That we get to have our say on record, so that tomorrow we even have a basis for challenging whatever we would like to challenge. If we choose to go to court, for example, assuming we choose to go to court, because there's several grounds anyway that we can rely on, we shall need a basis, having been present, having had our say on record, and then you use that to challenge, whether it be in court or whatever else. But
the legislators said they will not use force to reject the bill, but brains coupled with a deep reliance on the law.
Our people know that we have fewer numbers, but they want to hear those few voices speak out loudly. And that's what we are going to do. So we are not going to move out. If they want, they can move us out. They have done that before. You can deploy their SFC and so on, and then they move us out by force. That's really within their hands. But on our end, we are going to use the law, the rules, and we are going to use our space and our platform to speak out. So
they are also encouraging everyone opposed to the trial of civilians being taken back to the court-martial to use every platform in their means to speak up against it.
This might not be captured on the Hansard. But when you talk about these issues on Twitter, on Facebook, whether it be through a text, whether it be through a video, an audio, and so on, it adds value. So let's not stop. Let's all use those platforms. And for members of Parliament, you have beyond just your social media platform.
When you look at people like Kalanzi, what are you thinking when you look at someone like a youthful person like Machete? I mean, don't you have any sort of consideration in your heart, any sort of kindness, any sort of humanness? Because what is wrong with the civilian courts? I think the regime has really tried Ugandans.
They are planning to do all this, aware that their numbers in Parliament are lower than those of the NRM, who are expected to put up a spirited fight to pass the bill into law. Juma Kiria, NTV.